Life Senior Services has been around in Tulsa for about 50 years. We visited with CEO Eileen Bradshaw to learn more about it and the impact that their new Roma Berry Center has had for our senior community.
Life Senior Services has been a part of the Tulsa landscape for about 50 years. It started out as Tulsa Senior Services, and it just has kind of grown. It came out through, it was started through Tulsa Metropolitan Ministries, and it was recognized as an absence in the plethora of services that Tulsa offered, that there was nothing really dedicated for folks as they aged. And the thing that really strikes me, if you look at the history, it became Life Senior Services, and then we also developed 2 affiliates, Vintage Housing, and we have a PACE program. But if you look at the history of life, to me, what stands out is when a new challenge, every generation has different skills and different challenges, and as you look at the history, life has continued to adapt to the emerging needs of seniors. So whether, like when it became apparent that Medicare and when Advantage plans came on, and Medicare isn't always as simple as it seems, that became a big piece of the offerings. When it became clear that people needed a place to go socialize, they opened the Senior Center. Vintage Magazine came along there too. So I was really proud to be a part of this team during COVID because we did not stand down, we just learned to serve in different ways. And I think that's something that is a hallmark over the 50 years, is that life has been willing to evolve and grow as needs have changed. We are at the Roma Berry Center for Seniors, and right now we're in the part that's reserved for active seniors. So folks who can come and spend the day, learn something new, play a sport, play an instrument. We opened this center on March 15th of last year, of 2024. But it's actually in an old Tulsa Public School building that was built, I think, in about 1974. So we've just been using it for about 9 months now. We have had senior centers for a long time in Tulsa. We had partnerships with 2 churches, and we leased space from them, and it was wonderful. But to have this dedicated space where we can be open on evenings and weekends, and dedicated space for different activities has been amazing. We add new members every month, and we have people that come for a specific activity. We have other people that come in the morning and just hang out and drink coffee and visit with people. So it's really gratifying to see all the different ways that people use this space, and the community's really responded. Isolation is the enemy of healthy aging. And so I believe that this is some of the most important work that we do, because you can come here and connect. I had a woman tell me, I've been lucky, I've lived a long time, I'm healthy, my mind is good, but unfortunately I've lost my husband and many of my close friends. So I can still do things, but I need people to do them with. And this gives her a place to come. She hangs out, she has taken some of our exercise classes, we have a pottery class. She can really exercise different parts of her brain and her body, but mainly it's that connectivity, coming and making new friends and new relationships that keep it exciting to get up in the morning. The activity calendar changes every month, and it is so robust. So we have Mahjong, we have pickleball, we have functional movement, chair exercise, yoga, trauma-informed yoga. We have a painting class. There's lots and lots of music. That's one of the coolest things. We started off with a guitar class. Now I think we have 6. We have an incredible harmonica instructor. There's a performing band. We have an improv group with an instructor, and they're going to do a performance. So those are kind of the activities that go on all the time. And then there's pop-up activities. We're getting ready for a Valentine's dance with Booker Gillespie Trio, which is one of my favorite bands in town. So always something to do. I love the Senior Center. It makes me feel really happy and grateful every time I come through the doors. People will come up and say, thank you for doing this. I didn't do this, the community did this for our seniors, but the fact that it is so personal to so many people, I love it that people come with a purpose. They want to come and play pickleball, or they want to play the guitar, and I love it that some people come with no purpose except to get out of the house and visit with people. I've seen friendships develop, very close friendships. The dances are so fun. It's really personal to me because I see there's broad impact because it affects lots of seniors, but it's the depth of the impact that for me is so personally significant. I love being a part of Life Senior Services. I've been fortunate to have meaningful jobs in my life, and it's like you can't pick a favorite child, but I love my work here at Life because it affects, you can participate in Life's work. It's 50 and above, some programs. Some of them are income-based, some of them aren't. But the challenges and opportunities that are presented to us as we age are universal, right? Some of them are more challenging if you're low income, but really we all are going to, if we're lucky, age. And so this is an opportunity to serve our entire community. And I just really, my mother and father and grandparents were big parts in my life. I'm 61 now, and I'm looking forward to this next chapter in my life. And I want it to be meaningful for everybody. Our country has a tendency to marginalize seniors at a time when we should really be saying, gosh, you've got so much to give. How can we engage you? And I just think it's critical for our community and really our world that we not marginalize folks as they age and that we keep them as engaged as possible. So this work is it's exciting to get to be a part of it.
To learn more about Life Senior Services, visit lifeseniorservices.org or call 918-664-9000. The Roma Berry Center is at 72nd East Avenue in Tulsa.